one of your girls gets out of line or does something you don't.
Okay, let me tell you something about when my girls get out of line. They gotta be checked. Cause see, one thing about it is, in that pimp gang, in order to be successful, you have to create some fear in that female. You have to tell her that if she do something wrong, that you gonna kill her. And you have to instill this in her to when she do something wrong, and you whooping her and checking her, that she say to you, Daddy, please don't kill me like you said you was. You can't play the game without creating some fear, because females, gonna check you. It's a personality thing, and everybody got their own personality. And the thing about it is, in order to be a good parent, you got to put yours inside of her. It can't be her personality, because she don't know.
Look, a channel like mine, like this 304 dating channel that I'm doing, would not be complete if I don't pay homage to the most famous pimp of them all, Bishop Don Juan. He's been around for a long time, y'all. He's been around for a long time, to where he even made it to celebrity status. This is the only pimp that you have ever saw front stage of award shows. He's have even been on stage on award shows, music award shows, or I don't know if he's ever been to movie award shows, but for sure music award shows. He have a lot of friends and clients and customers and tricks in the music industry, and associates as well. And he's very well known in the music industry. Have a lot of friends in the music. Big stars, big name stars, rich stars in the music industry. And he's been around since the 60s or 70s. So he's very well known anywhere and everywhere he go. His color is green, like, I guess in reference of money green. All his cars are green. All his clothes are green. All his hats are green. All his shoes are green. Green has become his logo. Anything green has become his logo. His suits is green. His canes, his cups, his crowns, his anything and everything is just green. And I don't know. To say he is what he is, law enforcement around the world know what he is. And to say that it's illegal to be a pimp, he basically has went around the world for decades unscathed. To my knowledge, I don't think he ever served no jail time for pimping. And if he did, he didn't serve it long. He been in and out. He probably have clients in the police department, in law enforcement around the world. I don't know. It's so much to say about this man. I would say he needs to write a book, but he probably has a book out. But for sure, one thing he doesn't have out that they need out, a biographical life story on his life, a movie. I'm sure they have documentaries on him, but they need a movie. This man life seriously has been a movie. We're going to get to what he was talking about on this video in a minute, but I just had to let people know who don't know, this is a serious man right here. This is not just your average, everyday pimp. This is most of the pimps in the industry, even if it's from back in the day to nowadays, are striving to be like him. He's well respected in that industry. Even if he's respected by the 304s in the industry, he's respected by the pimps in the industry, he's respected by the clients in the industry. And he said himself, he has very little to no problems in the streets, a problem with law enforcement. He said because he played fair. That's his words. He played fair. He might have had little issues every now and then, but any major issues, all his pimp career, he has never had any major issues because he said he's always played fair. I forgot, where did I see him say that on? I think it was a interview where he did, and he said that, if I'm not mistaken, but he said he's always played fair, and that's why he's never had any major issues in the pimp game, whatever that may be. Whoever was talking to him, I do believe that was an interview. They didn't ask him to elaborate. What do he mean play fair? I guess it's kind of self-explanatory, but I would love for him to explain that, because there's a lot of people in the pimp game that think they're playing fair, but they're not playing fair. You have a lot of people in the 304 lifestyle that think they're playing fair, but they're not playing fair. So I really would love to hear him elaborate on what does he mean he's always played fair, and that's why he never had any major issues in the pimp game. Bishop Don Juan. Well, he used to be known as Don Juan, but he changed his name to Bishop Don Juan because he really has a doctorate degree in preaching and teaching the word of God. Yes, I know. That's a whole nother subject for a whole nother day, man. If I get into that subject, this video is going to be extremely long, and I don't want to make this video too long. But we do know you can't be in that lifestyle and talking about preaching and teaching the word and getting a doctorate, and just because you know the Bible don't mean you're going to make it into somebody's heaven. Please keep in mind, the devil knows the Bible too. So just because you know the Bible front to back, and you can teach other people about the Bible, and you can preach the Bible, or anything that's in it, doesn't guarantee a ticket into somebody's heaven. And that's all I'm going to say about that subject, because if I get into that particular subject, this video is going to be long. But the word of God clearly says you can't do both, and he knows that. And for some reason, he's doing both. And I guess if I was to sit him down and talk to him about that, or if any of us would sit down and talk to him about that, he would justify how it's okay for him to do both, and he's going to make it into heaven and this and that and the third. No, you are not, sir. I would love to have him on for a guest on my main channel, No Judge Zone, New Orleans Street Interviews, where I interview street people, pimps, prostitutes, gangsters, thugs, homeless people. I interview. That's my main channel. That's my first channel on YouTube. And I do interviews. And if you haven't gone over there, like, share, and comment, and subscribed over there, please do so. This reaction channel thing is something new that I'm starting, that I'm trying out. But my main thing on YouTube is I do interviews, and I would love to interview him, especially get to the subject of him calling himself a bishop and having a doctorate degree and teaching the word of God and all that stuff. I would love to sit him down and have an interview with him about that. I think it would be a great interview, a great interview. And if you or anybody, if you Don Juan or anybody you know sees this, because I do believe as this channel get bigger about this lifestyle, eventually him or someone he knows would definitely see this and reach out to me, man, for an interview. You can do it under the comment section. You can go to No Judge Zone and try to reach out to me. Instagram, TikToks, and all that other good stuff. But yeah. On a video right before this, I did another video on this. It was another pimp that actually said the opposite of what he said. Let's get into what he's talking about. But he had a pimp that said the opposite of what he said. A pimp said if you have to put your hands on a woman, that means you don't have no more game. If you got game, you don't have to put your hands on a woman. But Bishop Don Juan has said something totally different. He said this.
What do you do when one of your girls gets out of line or does something you don't?
Okay, let me tell you something about when my girls get out of line. They gotta be checked. Cause see, one thing about it is, in that pimp gang, in order to be successful, you have to create some fear in that female. You have to tell her that if she do something wrong, that you gonna kill her. And you have to instill this in her to when she do something wrong and you whooping her and checking her, that she say to you, Daddy, please don't kill me like you said you was. You can't play the game without creating some fear, because female, gonna check you. It's a personality thing, and everybody got their own personality. And the thing about it is, in order to be a good pimp, you got to put yours inside of her. It can't be her personality, because she don't know.
So he said something totally different than the pimp video that I did before this one. I think it was a couple of videos before this one. He said something totally different. I don't know. It was either a video before this one or a couple of videos before this. I would tag it and put it in my end page so y'all can check it out. But tell me how y'all feel, man. How y'all feel about what he said? Do you feel that a pimp has to put his hand on a woman to keep her in check, to keep her in line? Or you feel that a pimp don't have to put his hands on a woman to keep her in line? Get down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts, views, and opinions, your perspective, and your take on this particular subject. I would love to hear your opinion. I had to put my green on myself, y'all. I had to put my green on myself for Bishop Don Juan, man. Doing this video, I had to put the green on to salute this here pimp here, man. This a legendary pimp that will go down when he passes away from this earthly lifestyle. He will go down in history as one of the most well-known pimps, the best that ever done it. It's going to be all on the news and everything else. Like he's a celebrity. He's the first pimp celebrity, a famous pimp that was. There are pimps that's well known, but it's always been well known in the streets or in their world. But to make it to celebrity status, he's the first. To make it super duper famous and hanging with the stars and all that award shows and all that, he's the first. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe on this video. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Please smash the like button. It doesn't cost you anything. I super appreciate y'all for watching this video, making this channel a success. And I definitely will be back with more 304 videos. The first reaction channel that's dedicated totally to the 304 lifestyle, the 304 dating lifestyle. They have other dating reaction channel, but it's a different type of dating. It's a different type of dating I'm reacting to, y'all. And I appreciate y'all for taking the time out to watch these videos and to really be into these videos, man. I appreciate y'all. Lord knows I do. Until then, don't forget to go check out my other YouTube channel, No Judge Zone, New Orleans Street Interviews. Y'all know me. This is 304 Sweet Daddy, and I'm gone. Like, look, what water?
What do you do when one of your girls gets out of line or does something you don't?
Okay, let me tell you something about when my girls get out of line. They gotta be checked. Cause see, one thing about it is, in that pimp gang, in order to be successful, you have to create some fear in that female. You have to tell her that if she do something wrong, that you gonna kill her. And you have to instill this in her to when she do something wrong, and you whooping her and checking her, that she say to you, Daddy, please don't kill me like you said you was. You can't play the game without creating some fear, because females, gonna check you. It's a personality thing, and everybody got their own personality. And the thing about it is, in order to be a good parent, you got to put yours inside of her. It can't be her personality.